The Hangman Game Maker and Player software allows teachers or parents to create learning games based on the age-old favorite of Hangman, supposedly created during Victorian times. The Hangman game can serve as a fun review or quick quiz covering the basic terminology of your curriculum material. This video will show you how you can make and use your own Hangman game. There are two parts. First, there's the Hangman Game Maker, and then there's the Hangman Game Player. To start, open the Hangman Game Maker and click on the Make Game button. First, give your game a name. Let's just say New Game. Next, you enter your clues and answers. The questions can be very easy, like which color is grass? And the answer would, of course, be green. Or you could ask a more complicated question, like what is a famous bridge in San Francisco? And of course, that's the Golden Gate. So you can see that you can have more than one word as your answer. Or how about what is the definition of a force, which would be a push or a pull? You can add as many clues and answers as you want, up to 20. You don't need to enter all 20. And then you would test the game. So I'm going to click on Test this game. And you can see that there were 3 questions. So this will be out of 30 points, 10 points per question. And then I can start to guess the letters. And you can see each letter that I get incorrect will still start to build the hangman. And each letter that I get correct will fill in the correct letter. And you can keep going. In this particular case, I know the answer. And you can see I got it correct, so I get my 10 points. And then I would play the next word, and so on. Next, I would go to the main menu. I would save the game. I would give it a name. I'm just going to call it again, New Game. And then I can open and edit that game anytime that I want. I could load another game, one that comes with a game, which is a sample game. And you can see that here are 20 questions in this particular game, which then I could edit and resave. So when you're done using the Hangman Game Maker, you should have your game saved as a game file .arr as the extension. Next, we'll go and look at the Hangman Game Player. Okay, now your students would open the Hangman Game Player. You can see that it looks pretty much like the Hangman Game Maker. And they would load the game. And you can see here is your new game that you created and other games that you may have created at a different time. You would tell your student which one to open, and then they would play the game. Again, the play of the game is pretty much the same. You keep guessing until you either get the correct answer, in this case green, or let's see what happens if you lose. Oops, you can see that you get the answer and your missing letters are red, and unfortunately you don't get your 10 points. And you keep playing until the game is over. You could have your students work in a computer lab or in the classroom and then show you the score when they're done, which you could write down. So this is the Hangman Game Maker and Player. I hope you found this interesting, and see that this could be very useful for use in the classroom for your curriculum. You can get the Hangman Game Maker and Player through Multimedia Science on Teachers Pay Teachers. Here is the URL. You can go to the store and type in Hangman Game Maker and it will take you to the page. Enjoy!